following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, a part of the big news today is that a big insurance company pulled out of Ohio. I think it was one of the last insurance companies that were supporting the Affordable Health Care Act. They're pretty much gone out of Ohio, leaving tens of thousands of people without insurance now. And then, of course, this sort of thing is caused by, and this is part of this news release, that the insurance monthly premiums on the average have gone up in each state by 105% on the average in each state. And, of course, this is a result of what's happening in the Affordable Health Care Act. I'm going to talk about these pre-existing conditions because this is what's actually causing the problem. The medical system has falsely told the government, and the government's bought it, that pre-existing conditions are things that cannot be resolved. You can manage them, but you have to manage them for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And the price goes up, $1,000 a pill and this kind of stuff. And it's one of those things where you have to really look at it. I want you to contact your Youngevity associate. Get a hold of the books, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Rare Earth Men Cures. And I want to talk specifically today about the pre-existing conditions that sort of pile up in a category called musculoskeletal pre-existing conditions. We're talking about osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, degenerative arthritis, bone-to-bone arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. We're talking about osteoporosis. We're talking about periodontal disease, which is osteoporosis of the face. And then we're talking about bone spurs and kidney stones and things like fibromyalgia and lupus and sarcoidosis and these sorts of things. They all fill this thing of musculoskeletal stuff. Well, these are all due to nutritional deficiencies, except for rheumatoid arthritis, which has an infectious piece. There's a bug called mycoplasma, which is a respiratory bug. Gets in your bloodstream. It'll set up housekeeping in a joint that you have bone-to-bone arthritis in. The bug likes that. But there's a tetracycline antibiotic called minocycline, like the little bait fish, minocycline, which will kill that bug. And, of course, the whole idea is to give the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, formulated to support and promote maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, discs between the vertebrae, bone, makes your bone itself. Now, speaking to that, came out in 2002, I believe it was, 2002. Yes? Okay, something like that. It was a release from Harvard Medical School. They looked at the records. They didn't look at the patients, but they looked at the records of 300,000 people who'd gotten a double knee replacement the previous year. And this is the orthopedic and surgery department of Harvard Medical School, and they said surgery for bone-to-bone arthritis is useless. And yet, today, here we are 15 years later, the preferred treatment for bone-to-bone arthritis in the hips and the knees is double knee replacement or double hip replacement. That is the preferred treatment that is offered by the medical system. Okay? So again, I want everybody to get the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie and the DVD and the CD. The book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission. And the DVD, of course, is Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the CD is Public Enemy Number 1. Rare Earth Men Cures really goes into this quite deeply because this we have now is due to a deficiency of a certain class of nutrients. These nutrients, which are able to prevent and reverse musculoskeletal diseases, are no longer found in your food. And so without supplementation, you're going to suffer from these things. Of course, 85% of all personal bankruptcies in America are due to these pre-existing conditions, including the musculoskeletal stuff we just spoke about. And so this is something we can actually make a church family free of these types of diseases in, say, 60 to 90 days. We can make your personal family or your workplace and your workmates free of these diseases, these musculoskeletal diseases, in 60 to 90 days. Yes, even lupus. Lupus is not really an autoimmune disease. Lupus is a sort of a side effect of gluten intolerance, when you can't absorb nutrients. And one of the big features of lupus, of course, is the rosacea on the face, the butterfly rash on the face. This is due to a deficiency of a single nutrient that is very difficult to absorb when you have gluten intolerance because the intestines are damaged. And you get gluten-free, get rid of all the bad foods, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens, and you get on the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 acids, 3 fatty acids. You're going to support and promote maintenance repair. And one of the first things you're going to see when you have lupus is that rosacea, that butterfly rash on their face, goes away. And I'm talking about in weeks. Okay, that lets you know that absorption now is beginning to take place since the intestines have significantly healed since the person has given up gluten. Of course, it's found everywhere. And so I want people to also get the CD called Serial Killers. It goes into the hidden places you find gluten. But cross-contamination is the biggest problem we have from the washing machine and dryer, food preparation surfaces, the couches where people watch TV, the beds they sleep together in. And so you really have to watch all these details. And I like to say, when I go out to eat, people say, how do you eat out so much and not get gluten? Well, I ask the waiters and waitresses so many questions. I run them back to the kitchen. What is this thickened with? What is this made out of? I want to see the box. I want to talk to the chef. And after a while, the waiters and waitresses start crying. They don't see that the order is ever going to get put in. It might take me a half hour to order because I want to make sure that I'm not going to get accidentally gluten. See, I need to absorb my 90 essential nutrients. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with more truth, justice, and the longevity way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
Back with Dead Doctors Online on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 94 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. If you never owned your own business, never managed a business for somebody else, get a hold of the book, Wall Street for Kids, and learn about profitability, learn how to get all the tax breaks that billionaires get. That's right. Your own little Youngevity business, you get the same tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take them away from them. We want to get them. Okay, contact your Youngevity associate today and get those trilogy books and Wall Street for Kids. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, you've been vindicated again. I've got a story that I got from Natural News where the headline reads, Canola oil, a chemical carcinogen that doesn't belong anywhere near your food. You know, you've, for years, told people to stay away from oils. All oils, that is, but they say this. We've been trained by the government, the food industry, to believe that processed vegetable oils, like canola oil, are healthy, and that natural saturated fats coming from butter, lard, or coconut oil increase the risk of cancer, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. And they go on to say that canola oil is marketed as a healthy oil. It is anything but. They say it's a cheap, highly unstable, inflammatory oil that has been given a huge push by trusted advisory groups and the government dietary guidelines. So for years, we've been told to stop using saturated fats and use highly processed vegetable oils instead. Problem with canola oil comes from a highly toxic, genetically modified rapeseeds. In the past, rapeseed oil was used in candles, soaps, lipsticks, lubricants, inks, biofuels, and even insecticides. And somehow the industrial oil found its way into our dinner table. In 1956, the FDA banned the use of rapeseed oil for human consumption due to the high levels of erucic acid. By the early 70s, growers had found a way to genetically modify the seeds to produce an oil with reduced erucic acid. And they say the oil was reintroduced to the market under the name rape oil or Lear oil, low uric acid rape, which was then later changed to canola oil for marketing purposes and touted a wonder oil, low in unhealthy saturated fats and high in omega-3 fatty acids. While the GMO seed may have lower uric acid content, hybridized and genetically modified also increase the amount of oleic acid. Oleic acid is linked to stunted growth, abnormalities in blood platelets, free radical damage, and an increased risk of several types of cancer, despite the fact that heart disease and cancer continue to rise at an alarming rate while saturated fat consumption is down. People are still believing the hype and the over-processed toxic vegetable oils instead of natural fats such as coconut oil or organic grass-fed butter. They say 90% of canola oil is genetically modified. And they go on to say a 2011 review published in the Environmental Studies Europe reported that mammals fed genetically modified foods for 90 days showed dramatically reduced risk of kidney function, 43.5%, and 30.8% lower liver function. Study is the only one of many studies linking GMO food to increased health risks. And they go on to say canola oil is a main ingredient of a non-chemical pesticide. So there you go.
Well, thank you so much, Doug, for bringing that one up. And, of course, you got it mostly right because the coconut oil is almost as bad. Not quite, it's almost as bad as the canola oil, olive oil, and every kind of oil you can see on the market, corn oil, and so forth. These oils, of course, oxidize, turn into trans fats, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides, which cause the plaque in the arteries, not cholesterol and saturated fat. They also increase the risk of cancer, as you pointed out, as the article pointed out, at the same risk level as smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. So if you're smoking and you're using these oils, like canola oil and coconut oil, okay, and oh my gosh, you're going to get cancer. But thank you for bringing that one up. Thanks for the recognition. We're going to move on here. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Online, the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Longevity associates and ask for the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and then the book Rare Earths and Tears, and learn the secrets of the top 20 longevity cultures according to the National Geographic. Why do they have 40 times more 100-olds than we do? They have 40 times. They have 100-old per 250 of their population. We only have 100-old per 10,000. What are their secrets? Contact your longevity associate and ask for the books Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Tears. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Knoxville, Tennessee. And Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Michael, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how are you today?
Fine, sir. Thank you. How can we help you?
I have a granddaughter, about 18 years old, 5'2", approximately 105 pounds. She has NF, neurofibromatosis. At this point in the progression of it, the tumors are wrapping around her spine and starting to wrap around her rib cage. She is not disabled from it at this point, but it is advancing. The only thing the doctors are giving her is something for anxiety and something for pain. So I don't know the etiology of this problem. I don't know if it's genetic. I don't know where it comes from, but I sure need your help.
Sure. Well, it's not genetic, and it's not autoimmune as the doctors would tell you. Let me ask you a couple of quick questions about this is your granddaughter, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does she have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
No, sir.
Any history of skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea?
No, sir. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, well, you'd know. Any belly problems that you know of? Appendicitis, diverticulitis, bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome?
No, sir. But she does have a horrible diet.
Okay. Well, most teenagers do. And let's see here. Does she have any brothers and sisters?
She does. She has a brother and a sister.
Okay. Do they have any health problems?
Yes. The sister has had asthma problems from way back when. The sister's, I think, 14 or 15 now. But she has been plagued with that type of issues. Absolutely.
Okay. So you've been toying with the asthma thing. Okay. Well, here we go. And these kids obviously are not adopted. They are the kids of their mother. Who's your daughter, or is she your daughter-in-law?
It's the mother?
Yes.
She's my daughter-in-law.
Oh, daughter-in-law. Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, you there?
Sure, I'm here.
Okay. Here's a young lady who weighs about 120 pounds. Her sister, this young lady's sister, has asthma, and this girl it's kind of like a fibromyalgia kind of thing, very similar. And so, what do you think is the underlying problem here?
I think they all have a gluten intolerance.
I think you're 100% right. You get an A+ there. And of course, as Michael said, she has a terrible diet, which is typical of young people. And so between a terrible diet and a gluten intolerance, where you can't absorb nutrients even if they were there, she's in trouble. So we'll be back. Michael, hang on. We'll be back, and Char and I will give you a program for this young lady after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach with you on duty, 9 Black and Sage. And we do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you really have a struggle, you say, oh, that's all too scientific. I don't know. I didn't like science, and I don't know any scientific words. I'd urge you to get a hold of your Longevity associate and get a hold of that bundle we call The Truth About Nutrition. It's a book, The Truth About Nutrition. There's a DVD, The Truth About Nutrition, a CD called The Truth About Nutrition. And this will give you a platform you can understand, and you'll really get the gist of what's going on here. So, again, contact your Longevity associate. Get that bundle called The Truth About Nutrition, the book, the DVD, the CD. That bundle is set. It comes in a bag, and you'll be able to really catch up and be ahead of doctors. Doctors don't know what's going on when it comes to nutrition, unfortunately. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Tennessee and Michael. Okay, Charmaine, let's see, what would you eliminate from Michael's granddaughter's diet?
No wheat, barley, rye, or oats.
Okay, what about the inflammatory things?
No fried foods, obviously. No burnt animal fat. No meat made with nitrates and nitrites, deli meat.
Okay, good. What about plant oils?
Oh, none of that stuff we just talked about. That poison canola, rapeseed oil.
Yep, no.
It's not even supposed to be food, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's used as a insecticide.
That's
okay.
Scary.
Yep. And so what would you do as far as a supplement program for this 120-pound girl?
To support all the issues she has, I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, personally.
Okay, it's a basic thing. I agree with you. Healthy start pack. And what would you add to that to make it more complete?
Well, she could take the Immortalium, right?
Yeah, get the stem cells going very, very good. And get her a couple of bottles of Immortalium so she can take 2 or 3 of those twice a day.
And probably,
what would you do?
And probably the vitamin D3, right?
Vitamin D3, excellent. So 2 or 3 of those capsules twice a day, 2 bottles a month. What would you do to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, discs between the vertebrae, and so on?
I get her lots of glucogel.
Yep, and I would be using a heavy hammer there. I would go with 2 of the large 240-count bottles so she could have 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner time. And if she prefers liquid, she could get the liquid glucogel and take it 1 ounce 3 times a day. And then, if you would, Michael, give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how she's doing. Anytime she goes to the doctor and gets some sort of feedback or results of a test or something, give us a call, And so we can walk you guys through this. This seems pretty straightforward. And so many things are secondary to or the result of gluten intolerance, and doctors just don't make the connections. And, of course, the patients suffer, unfortunately. And so just getting the information gets you going in the right direction. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
Yeah, we can get one started here. Let's head to Santa Ana, California. And Zack, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Zack, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach, for taking our call. I'm calling on behalf of my friend Nicando Castro from Houston, Texas, 56 years old, 135 pounds, 5'6" in height. He's currently on dialysis for the last 6 years. He's had wonderful results taking the product. Within the last 2 weeks, he's had spikes of blood sugar. He's diabetic for over 19 years, but it's gone up to 200, 220, and then he loses consciousness on the way to the hospital, and once he gets there, it's down to below 40.
Yes, well, this is actually called, let's see here, narcolepsy. He's got reactive hypoglycemia. It goes up when he eats something that doesn't have sugar and carbohydrates in it. His insulin knocks it down, and that's why he goes unconscious, because his blood sugar is too low. Well, hang on, we'll be back, and we'll go into this some more and give you a program after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the whey shakes again, the chocolate whey shake. And you need to remember, the whey shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9 o'clock crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. That's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate. Get a hold of the books. Hell's Kitchen, the subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And the book, Energy Crisis, it goes into the keto diet. And, of course, you want to get the keto caramel shake or the keto caramel bar meal replacers. You don't have to figure out how to do that and get into the ketone system and help you lose the weight. And, of course, you want to get one healthy weight loss pack per 100 pounds of body weight. And you'll begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And that's because when you are overweight, you are obese, It's not due to eating too much and lack of exercise. It's actually due to nutritional deficiencies of a certain class of nutrients. You supplement, get rid of the bad foods, you lose the weight. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to California and Zack. Okay, Charmaine, here's this fellow. He's on dialysis. Oh, Zack, one more question. Does your buddy there, does he have high blood pressure also?
He does.
He does, okay. So this guy, he's on dialysis. He has type 2 diabetes. He's got narcolepsy. He has high blood pressure. And what would you do for him, Char, to support healthy kidney function and healthy blood pressure, support healthy blood sugar, and make sure everything's going good?
I would get him on a gluten-free diet just for the heck of it, and I would also give him a healthy brain and heart pack. I would give him glucogel. I would give him Ultimate Daily Classic and Niacin Plus and Sweeties.
Very good. Excellent. Yep, exactly right. So, Zack, your buddy there is 135 pounds, and Shar says he needs one healthy brain and heart pack per month. I'd also get him another bottle of selenium so he could take a total of 6 a day, 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner time. And I'd also, let's see here, throw in another bottle of Osteo so he could have 2 ounces a day of the Osteo X Plus, 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner time. One comes with the healthy brain and heart pack. And then for the blood pressure, to support healthy blood pressure and blood flow through the blocked arteries in the kidneys, as Shar said, he needs to have the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, and again, they will support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. He could get 2 of those bottles a month, so he could take 3 of those Ultimate Daily Classic tablets at breakfast and 3 at dinner time. And then, let's see here, what would you get him, Shar, to support healthy blood sugar?
Sweeties.
Sweeties, very good. I'd get him 2 bottles a month of the Sweeties. He could take 3 of the Sweeties at breakfast, 3 dinner time, and they're going to support the healthy blood sugar, support the healthy sugar and carbohydrate metabolism at the cellular level. And when you're on dialysis, you really have kidney failure. Is there anything wrong with your kidneys?
No. The arteries that feed the dirty blood to the kidneys get plugged up because of inflammation from eating all that dirty canola oil that's not really food.
Yeah, the oils and fried foods and those sorts of things. So cleaning up the diet so there's not ongoing damage is imperative to resolving this. And the body will heal itself given all the raw materials, but you have to stop taking in all the bad stuff so that you don't have ongoing continuous damage kind of filling in behind when the body heals itself. You can't have continuous damage. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks, Zack. Give us a call anytime he goes in for his blood test to see what the doctors are saying about his dialysis and so forth. All right, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Madru, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Madru.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I have a gentleman. He actually has a lot of cracking on his feet, like sore, openings, and the doctor is he's putting cream on it. And then he called me this morning. He says that the doctor wants to talk to him about his hemoglobin and his cholesterol. But I'm really concerned about him.
You're talking too softly. I didn't hear it. The doctor wants to talk to him about what?
His hemoglobin and his cholesterol.
Okay, his hemoglobin's too low. And what about his cholesterol?
He says it's high.
You know what the number is?
400.
His cholesterol is 400?
Yeah.
Okay. According to the Inuit Eskimos, that's not bad. Their cholesterol is run from 350 to 500. And
yeah.
Yeah. And so I'd be very interested to know why it's 400. I wouldn't get too excited about it unless all 400 is bad cholesterol. When you have bad cholesterol, it means you're getting too much trans fats, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides, things like canola oil, which then cause free radical damage to the cholesterol. So it's actually damage to the cholesterol, which is already floating around in your blood, as opposed to eating bad cholesterol. Obviously, you can get some bad cholesterol if you eat fried foods and so on. But let's see, what does this guy weigh?
He weighs about 220 pounds.
220, okay. Very good. Does he?
6'2".
Okay. Does he have any sugar problems, any diabetes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming that's type 2 adult onset diabetes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. And does he have any skin problems? Anything like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea?
No, his feet are all cracked and like
That's the
so
only
open sores, and the doctor's giving him cream for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you know how long he's had this stuff going on his feet?
It's been about a year.
A year, okay. All right. Well, let's see here. Char, what do you think might be his underlying problem?
I think I always look at women's, people's feet in the summer when they wear sandals, and when they have dry skin around the edge of their heel, it's usually from a lack of EFAs, essential fatty acids. I used to have dry skin around mine before I met you, and now it's baby soft skin.
Yes, and of course, when you have these skin problems, it's usually a malabsorption problem. It's a secondary to a gluten problem, because one of the things you cannot absorb efficiently are the omega-3s, and the deficiency symptoms of omega-3s is you can get blood clots and all kinds of stuff, but also you get skin problems like rosacea and let's see here, psoriasis, dermatitis, eczema, those kinds of things. Also keratosis on the back of the arms, which can be due to secondary to a vitamin deficiency. So you might want to check and see if this guy has any rough, sandy skin on the back of his arms or his thighs. And they also indicate a malabsorption problem. Even if you supplement with these vitamins, you have a struggle to absorb them because the intestines are damaged. And so it's imperative, as Shar says, to get them gluten-free. I agree with that. And get gluten-free. And you've been gluten-free now for 26 years. And how long has the skin on your feet been baby soft?
Well, as long as I've known you, I think.
About 26 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So, yeah, you'll be consistent with this, of course. Stay away from bad foods, fried foods, processed meats, the oils, the glutens. Take the 90 essential nutrients appropriate for body weight. And your body wants to heal itself. This is called epigenetics. Your body wants to heal itself. Everything tends to go away, just like any kind of use. Every tissue in the body, including bones and cartilage and ligaments and tendons, skin, everything wants to go away. Heart, muscle, lungs, kidneys, liver, everything wants to go away. And if you have the proper nutrients to make your genes, DNA, RNA, and telomeres happy, your body can maintain and repair itself. If you don't have these raw materials for your genes, DNA, and RNA, and telomeres to work properly, you can have the best genes in the world, but without the raw materials, that blueprint we call genes and DNA can't work, because your genes and DNA cannot make stuff without the raw materials. They must supplement properly, and every second, every minute, every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year, we need those 90 essential nutrients. And we'll be back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552, or on the priority line, 831-685-1080. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back at Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here on Duty 95 Crusade. And, Deb, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Missouri. And Lori, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Lori. You're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. How can I help you?
I was wondering what I can do for motion sickness and what causes it.
Okay. How old are you?
50.
Okay. And when did this start with you?
I've had it since I was a kid.
Okay. All right. Motion sickness can be caused by a squeezing of the vestibular branch of the eighth cranial nerves that goes from your brain through the skull to the outside, usually osteoporosis. And a kid can have, as a teenager, can have osteoporosis, so you can be born with it. So it's not like it's outside of the realm of possibility. It can have an inner ear problem. Is usually somehow you can have an inner ear problem. And do you have any other issues? Do you have any skin problems or asthma? Or
no asthma. I have a small spot on my foot of something, but psoriasis or something like that. But other than that, no.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do any of them have any health problems, any skin problems, asthma, bronchitis?
No, one has no bronchitis or anything like that, but one does have psoriasis.
Okay. All right, Shar, what's the problem here? What's the basic problem?
The basic problem is a gluten intolerance.
Yep. You have a gluten problem, and, of course, you pass that on to your children. And if you have sisters and brothers, you need to warn them, especially your sisters who will pass this on to your nieces and nephews, on your mother's side. And so, drop dead, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens. And what do you weigh?
180.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'6".
Okay. Yeah, for a lady 5'6", I'd like to see you 140, something like that. So you might be 30, 40 pounds overweight, depending on your bone structure. So, let's see here. Charmaine, what would you do for Lori? Lori. What would you do for her? Diet-wise as well as a supplement program of weighing 180.
Well, I'd get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no oils, none of that nasty stuff that's not really food. And I would get her on 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Okay. 2 healthy bone and joint packs for the osteoporosis of the skull. And what would you have her put in her ears every morning? Let me ask you one thing here, Lori. Do you have any ringing in the ears or tinnitus with that, a tone?
I have, yes, I do occasionally.
Okay, so that comes and goes. Okay, so what would you have her put in her ear to relieve the inflammation that might be there in the ear?
I would have her put in the CM cream that comes in the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, and she can also add some trauma oil to it to make it more effective yet.
Okay, well, what I would do is use the CM cream and get a Q-tip, put about a quarter of a teaspoon of the CM cream in your ears. Get it down in the ear canal like you're trying to get wax out of your ears. You wake up in the morning. Again, a couple hours later. Again, a couple hours later. You might do it 2-3 times a day. You can get anti-inflammation and pain relief for maybe 3 to 5 hours. And then, of course, you need the glucogel, 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner time. And so with the 2 Healthy Bone and Joint Packs, you're going to get, in each one, you're going to get the large bottle of glucogel, so that'll be easy. And then the trauma oil, as Shar said, you go ahead and put a couple of drops of that behind each ear. I wouldn't put it down in the ear, but I would put a couple of drops of the trauma oil from our Ancient Legacy Aromatherapy Oil Division, drops behind the ear, a couple of drops behind each ear on your sort of skull side of the ear. And this, again, relieves inflammation from the outside. And then call us in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks and let us know what's going on. And again, you can have these problems forever. And again, it could be an inner ear problem. It could be osteoporosis of the skull, which is something your body can rebuild the bones all over the body, including the skull, given the right raw materials. And, of course, absorption. That's why you got to get on a gluten-free diet, as Shar suggested there. And we'd love to work with you because we love these kind of things because these are things that you can actually deal with yourself. You don't want to go and start getting operations in your skull and all that kind of stuff. The possibility of downside is too great. I look forward to hearing from you, Lori. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate all the great testimonies and questions today. Thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs, and God bless America.